not play in Saturday's final Summer League game for the Lakers. Neither did first-round pick Dalton Knecht. Paul, what did this tell you?
I think it was great. You know, I think it's good for him to end on a good note. I think the Lakers saw all they needed to see. They said he got better this summer. He improved each and every game. So we'll just end it on a good note. No need to, you know, he goes out there and doesn't play as well as he did the last two games. You don't want him to end Summer League, you know, not as confident as he was. So now you're like, all right, he got his confidence up. He knows he can play. That's all we needed to see. Now we get back in the lab, get back to on-court drills, get him with our coaching staff in the practice facility. We've seen all we need to see moving forward. He got better. And I think that was the key for him, just allowing him, because after those first few games, people were like, maybe they should shut him down then. They're like, no, let him go out there and gain his confidence. You know, he knows he can play. I'm sure he's talking to JJ, he's talking to the coaching staff. He's good. But Bronny comes off to me as a guy that, if they said play, he probably wanted to play. He comes up to me like, no, I want to play. You know, let me keep getting better. Let me build on what I was able to do in the last couple games, because if that's me, I want to play. But they was like, no, we're good. It's the last game of the Summer League. They're not going to win the Summer League championship, playoffs, and none of that. But you got better this summer, Bronny. And they want to shut him down and say, all right, we've seen enough. I'm glad that they did, and he can move forward in a positive note, knowing that he ended Summer League playing well.
Look, neither of their draft picks played in this game, as you pointed out. And I think that's in part because they have played a lot of basketball in the last 3 weeks. Not every team goes to the Sacramento Summer League, and not every rookie debuts there, but they did. So you're talking about all those games, and then you finally get to Vegas and all of these games, and it has been wearing because of all of the attention on him, all of the crowd reaction, all of the commentary from everyone, including NBA players who have weighed in. So I get all of that. But your point about confidence is the most important part to me. And not maybe for the reason people think. It's not the PR reason. It's not, oh, maybe this finally gets people off his back. It's for what's in Bronny James' head reason. And Dane Johnson, the coach of the Summer League team, said as much. I mean, this was his quote. I think this is just going to help him going into the summer so he can work on different things with him, just that confidence, and knowing he can play at this level. It sets up the rest of the summer for the Lakers and Bronny. He's got the body of an NBA point guard, but he doesn't really ball handle like you need to in the league. So I know that's something they're going to work on with him this summer. I just think he's going to be more receptive and confident after his final run at Summer League. And if you had played him in that last game when he was tired, when it didn't really mean anything, I think that he could have, you know, and the whole team could have sort of taken a little bit more of a nosedive.
Okay. One other quote I read from Dane Johnson was, on Bronny, it's going to take a lot of time. He needs reps.
Yeah.
Okay. So I tuned in not knowing he wasn't going to play, and I was slightly surprised, but quite disappointed because he needs reps. And I just thought, well, maybe because he's on a little bit of a roll, I just want to see him play. I don't care what it means. As his father said, it just doesn't matter what happens. I just wanted to see reps. I wanted to see him play more basketball against reasonable competition, a little better than college competition probably. And yet they shut down Knecht, who played very well in Summer League. You liked him a lot, right?
Yeah, I give him an A.
Okay.
I give him an A.
So you think they scored with that pick at 17,
Absolutely.
right?
I think he might be the steal of the draft.
So it's a great fit for them, too.
Okay. So, bingo. So, no problem shutting him down, but they also threw the 55th pick in there and said, no, he's shut down too. And it brought me back to what I believe that you don't, and that is I don't see any G League for Bronny James. I just don't think that's been the plan from the start, that he is LeBron James' son and his namesake, and I just think Dad will say, my son doesn't play in the G League. We're going to ease him in here, I don't know, a few minutes here and there, and you say, well, and your point about needing the I got it. I just don't think that's how the plan is going, or I think he might have played some, if not the whole game, on Saturday. But they're treating him just the way they're treating Dalton Knecht, which is fine. It's just like there are 2 draft picks. We shut them both down, and it would be beneath Bronny's dignity in their eyes to play him in the final summer league game, which meant nothing because, to your point, they'd lost too many early on and they were out of the playoff race. So it wasn't like they were trying to get in the, what is it, the final four or whatever it is. Yeah. Okay. So we got another dinner bet on this.
Yeah.
I don't see G League, and you still do.
So where is he going to get the reps, Skip? Like, you're just saying, all right, he's going to get the reps.
Preseason games.
Preseason?
Yeah.
Okay, you got about 8 games now?
Yeah.
I don't know. You got
like
the
they
whole
cut 'em every
training camp.
year. Yeah.
You got training camp. You got preseason games. Then right after that, what do you have? You have the regular season. So do you see him just out the gate being in the rotation?
A little bit, a little more, a little more, a little more. Again, they don't practice nearly as much as they used to
then
practice.
By the time you get to about December, it's not
practice
too much
anymore.
up and down 5-on-5 to where you're getting like real game type of repetition in practice. And so I can see a situation to where he can start off on the Laker bench. Okay. Then once the G League start, if he's not getting any in the rotation yet, go down there and get you some minutes, Bronny. Go play about 30 minutes. We need you got to be in some type of shape. You understand what NBA game shape is about? Like sitting on that bench for 2 weeks, you can get out of shape.
You can.
You go to practice, you're not practicing, you just getting shots up in the drills. That's not 5-on-5. That's not fighting through a screen. That's not guarding, picking up full court. That's not the same. So we need you over here staying in game shape. So I can see that situation because the minutes that you're going to get ain't going to keep you in game shape. Say they play them, like you said, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. Somewhat good minutes for being in shape. But then say like you don't play for like a week or 2.
Yep.
You got to keep your legs. You got to keep them legs in game shape. You're gonna have to do a little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean,
go ahead.
I agree with you that they're going to start him, not start him on the court,
No, right.
but start the season with him up with the Lakers for a lot of reasons. I think they want to give him a fair look. And there's going to be a lot of hoopla about Bronny and LeBron playing together, which there should be. I mean, it's never happened before. So to get that kind of out of the way.
We'll have hoopla in the preseason games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a
You need
big
to just
deal.
go out game one, actually just throw him out there game one regular season.
But I do
Why
think Paul's right about the G League. And JJ Redick has said it out loud, right? He has said the plan for him is to be a developmental player and to play in the G League some. And I think for all the reasons you just said, and frankly, to help his confidence a little more, too.
I got it. But JJ doesn't run this team. That's the bottom line. That's the truth.
But
and I'm good with that.
Would he have said that if it was forbidden by who you think runs the team?
Is he planting seeds hoping that the man who does run the team would finally sort of back off and say, you know what, he does need more reps. Let's let him go to the South Bay. What are they? The South Bay Lakers. Yeah, okay.
No, I think Bronny James is at a point in his life and career to where he can say, Dad, no.
Maybe.
I want to go over here.
That I could buy.
I need this, Dad.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron controls so much of his upbringing. Now Bronny is a man. He's a young man now. So where I know he realizes what he needs. And as a young man, if Bron says, no, we're going to keep over here, he says, no, Dad, I need these reps. Then what's Bron going to say to that as a young man? You know, it goes beyond the basketball part. There's a father and there's a son, but there's like, hey, I'm an adult now. You can't control everything I do. And I think Bronny's smart enough to understand, like, it'll be more valuable for me to get 30 minutes here than sitting for a week, then play, sit for a couple of days, 4 or 5 days, then play, to say, hey, I need to go down here and play every night, 30 minutes, keep my legs in shape, keep my confidence up.
All right, I'm going to remind you what LeBron tweeted back in March after he'd sat around watching the league pass all day. A lot of players, and he said, Bronny better than a lot of these cats I watched all day. And he said, the SH is lightweight, hilarious. Okay, so he just saying, my kid, he's better than a bunch of these that I see who are out there playing basketball for NBA teams. Well, is that delusional dad talking, or is that the highest IQ in basketball talking?
No, that's your dad just is always going to hype your son, no matter what.
Think about the
My
parents.
son in Little League right now, he can't hit nothing right now, but I'm like, man, you better than everybody.
No, think about how this is.
You don't believe it.
But I was just about to say.